outside world has gotten too harsh. When you inhabit it fully, when you are genuinely operating from that internal place of rootedness, the way you move through the world changes. The way you speak changes. The way you hold silence changes. The way you respond to being tested changes. And all of those changes are visible to everyone around you, including the person who was not seeing you before. Discipline is the demonstration no one can argue with. There is a concept in Stoic philosophy that goes beyond theory and lands directly in the lived experience of the man who is rebuilding his life from the inside out. It is the concept of demonstrating rather than arguing. The Stoics had very little patience for the man who talks extensively about his virtue, his character, his worth, his strength. They were almost exclusively interested in the man who demonstrates those things through action, through consistency, through the quiet accumulation of disciplined choices made day after day when no one is watching and no one is keeping score. Epictetus was direct about this to the point of bluntness. He told his students, "Do not explain your principles to anyone. Live them, and let others draw their own conclusions from the evidence. Do not tell people what kind of man you are. Be that kind of man so completely, and so consistently that the question of telling never arises. The man who constantly explains his value to others has not yet understood his own value. The man who lives his value, quietly and without announcement, without seeking acknowledgement for it, does not need to explain anything. The evidence accumulates on its own, independently of whether he directs anyone toward it. This is the work that happens when she is not watching. Or rather, and this is the more important formulation, it is the work that happens regardless of whether she is watching. You rise at the hour you committed to rising. You do the physical work your body requires to be strong and capable and present in the world. You pursue the purpose that calls you, whether that purpose is professional, creative, spiritual, relational, or some combination of all four. You build the relationships that genuinely feed your character rather than drain it. You read the things that expand your mind beyond where it was. You sit with the silence long enough to hear your own thoughts without flinching from what they reveal. You do the hard thing before the easy thing. You choose the long road when the long road is the right road. That work is not for her. It is not for the watching world. It is not a strategy designed to produce regret in a specific person. It is simply what a man does when he has made the decision, the serious, irrevocable decision, that the quality of his life is worth his full investment. And the extraordinary thing, the thing the Stoics knew from experience, and that every man who has ever done this work has confirmed, the man who lives this way becomes